Hey, my name is Kristian Hall and this is Exit Depression 01, the first video in a series of 14 videos about how you can improve your life and eventually overcome depression. Today we will talk about the power of belief. And that is some strong stuff, I can tell you. And if you think about it, you will realize that beliefs that you have about yourself, about your surroundings, about the world, are definitely a big part and a core of your depression. And because you are probably holding beliefs about yourself, something like, I am stupid, I don't deserve this, I will always be sick, my life will always go to hell, etc. And if you have those beliefs, it's really hard to improve your life and become better. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at how you can change those beliefs, because that is certainly possible. And I mean, going back to the power of belief, if you can imagine two Olympic runners who are going to compete in a race of a 100-meter sprint. And in this case, the two runners are exactly the same superior shape and they are extremely fit. But runner number one, he believes that, ooh, today I'm going to crush it. I'm going to set a new world record. I'm going to win this race. Whilst contestant number two believes that, ooh, I feel not good today and my feet hurt and I don't feel well. And I think I'm going to lose this one. Now, it's kind of a banal example, but who do you think is going to win that race? Another thing, whenever I think about beliefs, I think of a Japanese research experiment in which they took a group of people that were extremely allergic to poison ivy, and then they would take two plants, one which was the real poison ivy, and the other which was a plant that looked very much like poison ivy, but wasn't the poison ivy and would not give people a rash. Now, what they did basically was to lie to the test subjects and say that this plant, which is the poison ivy, is not, and this one, which was not the poison ivy, is in fact poison ivy. And then they would rub the two plants, one on each arm, and what they find is that the test subjects get the rash on the plant, from the plant, which was harmless, but they were told was in fact poison ivy. And I think that is just mind-boggling and tells us something really deep about the power of belief. Now, what I want you to do is to use the power of belief and the power of deciding on something for the purpose of good, for the purpose of getting out of depression. So you're going to do a small ritual, and you don't have to do that today, but maybe you can do this next weekend when you have some time for yourself, some time when you know that you will not be interrupted. And the ritual is quite simple. All you need is 2 pieces of paper, and on the first piece of paper you write down everything in your life which is causing your depression, the way that you see it. Everything which is bringing you down, which is stealing your energy, which is causing concern, all of those negative things in your life. And when you've done that, you burn the note, and when you burn it, you kind of picture for yourself that those problems are going to gradually fade out of your life. And you do that, of course, in a safe way, so you don't create a fire or something. Now, on the other piece of paper, I want you to write a contract with yourself. And on the contract, I will post some words that you can use for inspiration at the end of this video. But the core of the contract is that you will start believing that you can exit depression, and that you decide to do what you can to get out of this illness. And that you will do so by following this program, for example, and by exercising, by doing some techniques that you will learn later in the program over time, and that you strongly believe that this will in fact bring you out of depression, or at least improve your life by many levels. That's it for now. The text that you can either copy or use for inspiration to make your own contract is following after this video. Stay tuned for the next videos of this program. Thanks.